And Craig to see how lightning caused quite a few problems this morning. Kevin?
Yes, thanks, Christian and Michelle. Good evening, everybody. Let's kind of set the stage here for you. In Cedar Springs, imagine it's an average day. Maybe there's a few thunderstorms rolling into your area around the noon hour. All of a sudden, you hear this horrendous crack, and hurled about 80 feet from the other side of the yard, a great big piece of wood that slams right into the brick and goes right into the screen, and you're just on the other side of that glass. What did it look like? What did it sound like? For that, take a listen to the neighbors. Here's their story. To say Cedar Springs resident Pat Head and her daughter Haley were shaken from Tuesday's storm may be an understatement.
I mean, I literally did think it was a bomb. It was that loud.
Pat and her daughter saw the storms rolling in about noon, but went on about their business inside until...
all of a sudden, we just heard this boom. It sounded like a bomb going off, and shook the whole house. Pictures flew off the wall.
It was a crack of lightning that blasted the next door neighbor's tree into pieces, sending shards of wood as projectiles in all directions.
It was all quiet for a little bit, and then it's like all of a sudden you kind of look out the window and it's like kind of lights up the tree, and it just kind of it explodes.
30 to 40-pound pieces of pine were launched several feet into the air as it shot over the garage and 2 yards over, breaking glass, scratching motorhomes, and littering the yard with pieces of wood and bark.
I was just amazed at the damage, or the amount of stuff that was thrown everywhere.
The tree itself was healthy and no other trees were damaged. The lightning strike literally blew the tree apart.
We found wood all over in our backyard. It had hit our one window, but it didn't break it, but there's wood all over back there. It broke the railing on our deck. And then I walked over here and I seen, all the damage, the windows blown out and are broken out, and the door.
And we're back here live in Cedar Springs. Just a couple of things I want to mention. Even for me as a meteorologist, to see this kind of damage and what lightning can do is really something to see. I want to pan over to the tree here. That's the one tree. This is how we know it wasn't wind damage, because it's only the one tree that was damaged, and it literally blew apart or exploded in all different directions. And I want to be very clear about something, folks. During strong to severe thunderstorms, this is why we say don't ever take cover or seek refuge under a tree, because we could have had some serious injuries here had there been people around, but no one was injured. A little bit of damage to some of the houses in the garage, and that's about it. But keep that in mind. Always stay away from the windows and be in a safe location during strong to severe thunderstorms. That's the very latest. You can always get more on this story by going to fox17online.com. Reporting live in Cedar Springs in northern Kent County, I'm meteorologist Kevin Craig.